When a patient needs to have a prescription refilled that was originally prescribed by a provider at your practice, he can log into the patient portal to send a request to your practice. Prescription refills are handled simply as requests from your patients. Your practice can view these requests and respond to patients in Centricity, and then use your current e-prescribe software to send prescription information from your EMR to the patient's preferred pharmacy. First, the patient will click on Prescription Renewal. Then, the patient will select his location and provider. The patient will select the medications he would like to have refilled. This is a list of active medications on record for the patient in the EMR. If the patient does not see the medication listed, he can add medication details instead. The information entered here will cross over into Centricity, but keep in mind it is a request, and you have full control over whether to approve or deny each request. Here, the patient will select the pharmacy where he would like to pick up his prescription and continue. Here, the patient will review his refill request and click Submit. This is the patient's confirmation of his request. From within Centricity, you can review the refill request in the Documents area of your desktop, or from the patient's chart as seen here. Use the Append button to respond to the request. Select Click here to do a full update. In the Append document box that appears, select RX Refill as the encounter type. Click OK to continue. The Prescriptions box appears. Review the patient's prescription refill request in the RX Refill window. Compare the information with the patient's active medications to determine whether or not to approve the refill request. Then select Refill, review quantity, and select Electronic as the prescribing method. Processing a prescription refill as you normally would. Click on Next Form to continue. Use the secure electronic message form to enter your message for your patient to read in the patient portal. Use templates, quick text, attachments, and settings at the bottom of the screen to customize your message. These are the same settings as seen when sending a lab result, other secure message, or Ask a Staff response. Please keep in mind that prescription refill requests can be denied. Use the secure electronic message form to send a message to the patient informing him that his request was denied, such as, "You need to be seen by your provider before this prescription can be refilled." Click Send to send the message. Click Yes to send the message, and then click End. Finally, click Sign Document. Now it's time to review what the patient sees. First, the patient will receive an email notification to visit the patient portal. After logging into the patient portal, he will select My Messages. Here, in his patient inbox, the patient will click on the message to see the response. Here, the patient can see the response details. If files were attached, he will download them by clicking the file names. If you chose to allow the patient to reply, he will see the reply button, which he can optionally click on to compose and send a reply to your practice. By now, you are able to describe how patients and your staff use the solutions that are integrated between the patient portal and your Centricity PM and EMR. Now that you've tested your understanding and feel confident in using these solutions, Start promoting the portal. It begins with one easy step. Tell your patients about the patient portal. Whether it be on posters in your office, mailed flyers, on hold messages, or simply word of mouth. You have to tell your patients about the portal for them to start using it. Then you'll start seeing the benefits it provides to your practice.